wiggling. I have given into a bit of Henry. Yeah, beauty! Oh, and I've just broken it again. The holes line up, come on! I've just added this on as well. Oh, I've just broken it. Good morning. It is meant to be a lovely day. This is a bit of a, I guess a bit unusual for, we're coming to the end of September now, but it's still kind of low to mid 20s, so yeah, lovely weather. Anyway, today, I should say welcome back to another video. Today, we are clearing this room in here. No, it wasn't very smooth. What's going on here? Let's try that again. We're clearing in here. Yay! Anyway, so this room in here, it used to be the bruiser shed. We stored barley here for many years. However, in the last year or so, we've stopped. We've kind of gone away from barley. A wee bit more expensive to go to the kind of cobs, but we find that there is a less chance of prolapses with the sheep. So for that reason, we've kind of moved away from it. And also we don't grow our own barley on the farm anymore, so it makes all this kind of setup here a bit redundant, because what they used to do was you'd have all your barley here, you'd have the sleepers across here, so it'd be like one big bay, and you'd use the augers here, and you'd bring it up and drop it into the bruiser there, and then you'd have bags. I'm not quite sure how heavy they were, but you'd have bags at the bottom there that you just fill up, and yeah, that'd be you. But anyway, that's what it used to be like, and we've currently just been using it as a place to, store vehicles, like the quad bike, the Kubota. You see the snackers are both here. But today, well I say today, the plan over the next few days, hopefully, is to basically find a home for everything in here. Hopefully take the I-beams out. I also want to take this partition out. Partly the reason for doing this is because we have quite a few rats, and I think they live in the tunnels under here. You see Toby's very interested. I do need to find a home for the likes of these tyres. Now they are useful because when we get the draft delivered, we use the tyres here. When we throw over a sheet, we just chuck the tyres on top of it to keep the kind of the sheet on. We've got spare bits of guttering here, which again, they might not do anything for a few years, but then one year we might have a bad storm or heavy snow, it takes off some gutters or a downpipe. So they are useful to have as well. If anyone's interested in 5 studded tyres, I got 3 of them, a set of 2 and then just a spare one. I do have a 5 studded wheel trailer, but these tyres are too big for it, unfortunately. There's just a bit of sorting out plastic, rubbish, some of Stuart's old tools here. So there's just a lot of bits and bobs that I need to find a home for, really. Plan for this room. Another reason why we're doing this, 1, to get rid of all the rats, hopefully, because it's just a great place for them to nest. But also 2, is to have a place to properly store our feed. Now I'd maybe like to get some sort of like bin or silo. I don't know whether it's really necessary. I don't know. Because another issue as well we have is the number of pigeons. And they just poo everywhere. So either we shoot all the pigeons, or we put our feed inside a store, which they can't be pooed on. Yeah, somewhere to store the feed in the winter months. Anyway, that is the plan. Enough chit chat. I will just crack on and I'll maybe give you updates or time lapses or something like that, and hopefully you enjoy. I think I maybe want my money back for Toby. He's useless as a ratter. He got bitten once by one and then just squeaked and ran off. Hey Tobes! If they bite you, you've got to bite them back, pal. That's how it works. Yeah, if you weren't so damn cute, you'd be going back, pal. Anyway, this is a wee update. Still got a lot to do. And we are back. I think when I last left this video, I was, it was a lot warmer. I was wearing a lot less. And it didn't look quite like this. Yeah, it's looking a bit more of an improvement, but let me get to moving these. So they gave the cows, I think mainly fed the cows oats, and then gave some of the barley to the sheep, I believe. But they predominantly use this system here that I'm dismantling for gently drying the barley so that it could be then used as seed. And also used for distilling. Actually, that's another thing Jane was saying. It was used for distilling as well. Again, speaking to Jane, particularly after the World Wars, I think the farm was looking to be sustainable and self-sufficient, so kind of grew everything, and yeah, I don't know. It used to be a very productive farm from what Jane was saying, and now it's maybe less so productive, but we run it slightly differently. It's not kind of arable and everything. We're increasing the sheep numbers. Well, Doug has increased the sheep numbers. I think we might increase it a wee bit more yet, and we've decreased the number of cows as well that we have on the farm. So it's just a change of times, I think, really, because we used to have a combine here. We used to have all that all the machinery, plough, everything like that for doing arable farming, but we don't really have that anymore. A bit of the history of the farm. I mean, this was designed when this building was being built, but that's also partly why I'm doing this video, so that, although it may not be here in however many years' time, or, well, it won't be here by the end of the month, we can watch the video back and see what used to be here and what was. And that's why I guess I'm talking quite a lot, because I want to try and cover everything and how they did it. As this was one big area that was filled up with the barley, and this hopper would sit in front of it, and when the guy, I think when you'd come to tip your barley in off the fields, you'd tip it into that hopper, and you'd use one of these augers to then lift it up over the sleepers and everything that was blocking the barley from coming out, and it would fill up in there, and then obviously you'd use another auger to then put it up into the bruiser. So yeah, and that's just how things were done, And then Doug was saying that these wires up here, one there, that's what you sat the auger. You use these pulleys. So there's some pulleys here. You'd use them, hook them onto there, and then pull the auger up with those pulleys. I'll maybe pick this back up when I'm taking the likes of this I-beam out, and the other one here, and take all the sleepers out as well. One of these wee plates.
Let's party.
Oh, it's almost 1 o'clock. I think I'm just going to have to leave it there for today, because we've got to go for lunch. That makes it look drastically different, taking out the I-beams and everything. Almost feels a lot bigger, so it's good. Hello. At the back of this wall, so there was a lot of stuff that was in behind here. This is looking a lot cleaner and tidier than it did. So the wall is going to go along here. In that one there, in that one there, and so on. Anyway, this is just a quick update, because we did this the other day with the help of Jane and myself, which was very good. I'll get back to you whenever I next pick this up. I have just started taking out some of these barrels in here. They were not actually sleepers, a bit like these ones here. They're not actual proper sleepers, unlike those that you saw me take out earlier, or these ones here. So anyway, that is what I'm going to do now. Yeah. Here we are. If I can get these sleepers and I-beams out, and then the I-beams in these holes, that'll be fine. I'll be happy. should be lights in there, which is annoying, but they just don't seem to work, so I'll have to get that fixed. I thought they worked fine. Anyway, they don't. These ones do. It's after 6 o'clock now, so yeah, it's getting a wee bit dark. A bit too dark for Ruari to be filming anything and for me seeing anything in the tractor. So I'll leave it there for today and I'll catch you tomorrow. I had a thought I should have probably just put the tractor lights on so you could see me lift this one out. Quite impressive, I'd say, you know. Took the I-beam out of here and moved it over to here. It's loose, but once you get the sleepers in, it'll be fine. These ones here though, I think, this one here and that one over there, the reason why I broke the chain yesterday on that one, trying to take it out, I wonder if there's a little bit of concrete put in. Because they're just solid. I'm just going to give it a bit of a smack and I'm going to try and chip away a bit some of the concrete around the base. But then it's not actually. So I fixed the chain and then I've broken the chain. I don't think it is concreted in. I think it's just a very, very snug fit. It's wiggling. I've got this other chain here. It's slightly bigger. Whatever, we're gonna give this one a shot. Next one. It's a bit wiggly now, but I can move it with my hand, so hopefully it'll come out. Nice, that is them in. So this will be the back wall here. Next thing I want to do is maybe take down this middle wall here, which won't be too hard. In fact, it'll be this easy, ready? 1, 2, 3. Just like that, they're out. Just taking this out here. Got 3 of them out so far. This is the tightest one. They're actually relatively loose considering they've probably been in here for a good few years. I think it's time we get some sleepers in.
Don't be sad, don't you cry, just let go of your pain. And when you fall asleep, know tomorrow's a new day.
Yeah, beauty! Happy day. So I had a phone call and then I had to go and meet someone about a job. Anyway, I'm back. I did also put in a few of these sleepers. There's the odd one, like this one here is actually too short. Well, it's not too short, it does just fit inside the I-beam, but anywho, I'm going to quickly chuck these other ones in and then we'll call it a day for there. Right, back again. So, I think I'm going to make a start to this today. And I found this door. I've also plugged the holes, the likes of just with some feed bags. There was like 4 holes on the other side, which the rats had just been nibbling away at and making a wee hole. I'm now gonna put in the doggies and send them down and see if they can catch any rats for me. Go on then, doggies. So this way, that's the dryer just there. She's on the other side of the wall here, other side of that wall. It would blow hot air along this tunnel here and then out through the holes at the bottom, which is here. I mean, they're all boarded up now, but you can see I stuffed a bit of stuffed a bit of the plastic bag in. So yeah, they would just blow the hot air through those holes, and then you'd have all those. I'll do a little flashback of the great bits that would go under the barley, and then it would slowly dry it in a slow temperature and a slow process that was good enough for using as seed. We're just going to take a little walk down here and check out if there's any rats. I'm not seeing anything here. See, another bag down there. Anyway, so that's good. If this is clear of rats, I can hopefully start taking it down.
It's a new day, so shine bright, look at your life. New day, so shine bright, look at your life.
Et voila! Just need to clear it up now. This is the big hole that I was talking about earlier this morning. This is where the dryer would have been and blowed all the hot air through. Not quite sure what I'm going to do with the hole yet, but I'll figure something out. Maybe we can reuse it for something. Oh, I wonder if you could blow something in. Like, you know, when they blow in your cobs. Anyway, I'll have a wee think. But yeah, that is me for today, I think. I'll just spend a wee while just trying to get this all cleared. I'll just move all the big bits of wood. And yeah, and then I'll pick this back up maybe tomorrow. Welcome back to this lovely wee video. I say wee, but I started it in end of September and it's November next week, so I better get it finished. Also, another thing as well, we've got some calf feed coming tomorrow, so I'm going to put that over there. This is what we're looking like at the moment. I want to get this last panel in. I'm going to take this I-beam, which has got a nice plate at the bottom there with some holes. I'm going to put it here, just about here, just so that there's enough of a gap to kind of, for a human to just to slip in, just so that, you know, we don't have to walk all the way around. It'll just be a nice little passageway. So I've bought some anchor bolts, and I've got some bonded anchor, which is like a paste as well. It's maybe a bit overkill having the anchor bolts and the bonded anchor, but I just thought I would put both in. But first I'm going to cut a sleeper, hence the chainsaw stuff, just so I know the length. Put the sleeper in just so it kind of holds it steady, so that when I'm drilling in the holes, it's definitely where I want it. The length I want from the sleeper is 2 meters 8. 2 meters 8 centimeters. Nice and straight like. I have given into a bit of Henry action, Henry Hoover. Just because I think I'm going to lose so much more like space in the hole without it, you know. So, I need an SDS drill is what I need. I just had a chat with Andy. Andy being the guy who helped me put in the pit, if you saw that video. He has one, but he's away at the moment and he's not back till later this evening. I think I'll cut the rest of these sleepers just while I've got my chainsaw trousers on, just to the length I need, which is 208, and then basically stack them up ready. Because when I get this drill, I'll maybe just do it later. Drill the holes and put the bolts in. And then, yeah, that's us. 1, 4, 5, and then 6. Unfortunately, that's all I can do for now until I catch Andy with this SDS drill later to make these holes bigger. I'm just going to cut some firewood while I've got my chainsaw stuff on. So I'll do that and I'll hopefully pick this up later today. It might be quite dark, but we'll see. Anyway, catch you then. And we are back. It's only after, oh, what time is it? It's actually bang on 6 o'clock. It's not late, it's just dark. We have one of these. Anyway, I'll quickly drill the holes and we'll just see how we get on. So after, oh my goodness, half an hour, we finally got there. Yeah, this one fits here, 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 here. Basically, I just spent the last 20 minutes fixing the anchor bolt. Oh, it fell apart. Anyway, it's fixed. It took me 20 minutes. Anyway, bonded anchor bolt in, or the shield, and then the I-beam on top. Oh, and I've just broken it again. It just comes apart. Oh my goodness gracious me. Okay, so... Oh, I'm gonna swear. Can't have you having that on YouTube. So you see, it's like that. And this wee cap's meant to go on top of it. Oh, does this bit matter? I don't think it does. I've got bonded anchor anyway. Let's just get on with it. Oh my goodness. Ah, come on. The holes line up, come on! I'll just finish off the video tomorrow. I put the sleepers in and that'll be kind of me done for the video. It is the morning after the night before. Oh. Here we are. Looking pretty tidy. Yeah, so this bonded anchor, you know, it's like a stone, basically. It goes really rock hard. So, that is that sorted. Like, it's maybe moving a fraction, but really it is just, oh, I'm happy. Come on. Anyway, so, plan this morning, get these sleepers in, and that is us. But yeah, I think I might need to give it a bit of persuasion with the hammer. Told you. It just fits so snugly. There's maybe like a 10 mil, about a centimetre, and then half a centimetre. There's actually about, yeah, I guess that's the disadvantages of cutting it so perfectly. Anyway, we'll just have to do that for the rest of them. Happy days. So, we can hold feed here. We have a little gap to slip through here. Which is very nice. That is us. Wow, look at that. I mean, there's not much to look at, to be honest, but it's a change, it's different, you know? You know, if you compare to what was here before. Yeah, and I know there's an air compressor under here. There's these bits of wood, which I might use possibly as an additional one at the top there, because I'm literally one sleeper short. A little bit of tidy up still needs to be done, but those I-beams I just sit over here. It's a big room just for the amount, I mean we get maybe 5 ton dropped at a time, so it's a big room for just 5 ton of feed. I mean plus other feed, maybe 10 tons, 15 tons of whatever we get in. But this is what I've wanted to design this space for, is just like a feed room, you know? And that's kind of what we've got here. And also by moving these sleepers at the back here forward, it also means that we can get a better use of the bays at the back there. This is a job that I've been meaning to do ever since we did our first farm video. I think I mentioned it in that first, you know, welcome to the farm video. After we got back from travelling, we mentioned the idea of a feed room here. Now I know again it's not much to look at, it's just moving some sleepers, but I think the large part of this was actually just tidying it up, which again I did a lot off camera because it's not very interesting to watch, but this is us. Hopefully you have enjoyed this video. Yeah, stay tuned and thanks for watching. Real quick, I've just added this on as well. Oh, I've just broken it. Just a little bit extra for this video. Here is our cafe feed in our new feed room. Very good. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. See you on another one.